Hey everyone, it's Jack here, hope you're doing well. Back for my Aston Villa preview video, back where we were last time, although I'm on a different bench. I thought I'd found my lucky bench last time. It was comfortable, it was out of the wind, had a lovely view of the Thames, which is just over there. But we lost 2-0 to Palace, and we lost quite well actually. It was a very disappointing day at Selhurst Park. Not my most favourite away day, mainly due to the ground, just being unable to see. Seemed happy enough, didn't he? Lovely dog he's walking. Lovely black Labrador. Shiny coat. Yeah, it wasn't the best of days, and Farman going off injured and Jamal Lewis going off injured just sort of added salt to the wounds really. Although I've just read Michael Bailey's article on the Athletic, and he's saying that Jamal Lewis will probably be fit to start tomorrow, which is really good news. I did see that Philip Heiser was playing for the under-23s against Crawley in midweek, which probably suggests that Lewis will start, because if Heiser was needed for the first team, he wouldn't be risked in a checker trophy game, whatever it's called nowadays. So yeah, we certainly need to improve, although the home form has been good this season, hasn't it? 6 points so far from a possible 9, the only loss coming to Chelsea, which suggests that we're in a fairly good position at home, but this is a slightly different encounter, isn't it? Manchester City, no one expected us to win. Newcastle felt big, and we came through that easily, but Newcastle are a very poor outfit. But Villa haven't been that great this season either. I've watched them in quite a few games, and they've played okay, but not been able to pick up results. And that will be a worry for them, for sure, because they'll be wanting to start to turn their performances into results. And we're suddenly quite a few games into the season already, so teams are going to wanting to start to pick up points now before it's too late. And it's a big month for them as well, as it is us. We've got some very winnable fixtures coming up. It started against Crystal Palace, it continues against Aston Villa. In terms of the team, I wouldn't change it up too much. I think Patrick Roberts is a really useful tool to have on the bench, and I'd like to see a bit more of him. I was incredibly impressed with him when I saw him at Luton. Granted, it was pre-season, but we haven't really seen much of him since. I just think he's a bit different to what we've got. There's a certain degree of pace about him. Set pieces, he looks really good on. So I think that would probably be my only change. The midfield, we don't really have many options, do we, while Tom Tribal is out injured. And I think that's a big worry, because the lack of physicality in the midfield worried me against Crystal Palace. We struggle to keep possession, and we're a possession-based team, right? It's funny just seeing everyone go about their daily lives while I'm just sat here recording, chatting nonsense into an iPhone about Norwich Villa. The one thing I maybe would do is bring Hanley back in and move Amadou into the midfield. That might bring a bit more midfield solidity, and I really like Ibrahim Amadou. He was fantastic against Manchester City, but it was a very rash challenge, wasn't it, against Crystal Palace, and you just wonder he might be cut out as a bit more of a defensive midfielder than an out-and-out defender. Let's try and block that sun out. But yeah, I'm confident, I'm nervous, I'm certainly nervous. It feels like a really big game, this one. And I think on paper, well maybe not on paper, but I think we're a better side than Aston Villa, to be honest. We finished however many points it was ahead of them last season. Was it 17, 18? For a reason, because we were a better side. Yes, they've signed a lot of players over the summer for significant amounts of money, but I don't think that really means much nowadays. What is value in the transfer market? Is it Wesley for 25 million or whatever they paid, and is it Tyrone Mings for nearly 30 million? Make of that what you will. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I just want to see us put in a really solid performance. I think almost a draw would be a valuable result considering the circumstances. It's as much as not letting Aston Villa pick up 3 points as it is us picking up something. We can't let teams in and around us get too ahead of us at this stage of the season, and we just need to almost, it's damage limitation while we've got this many players out injured, because with a full strength side I'd feel incredibly confident. With 9 first team injuries, I don't feel quite as confident. That's not anything against the squad, that's just being the hand we've been dealt. And hopefully we can use that hand to create some goodness on Saturday. My score prediction is a 2-2. I think there'll certainly be goals. All of the Racing Post guys were going for Villa and over 2.5 goals. So if you like a bet, that might be the one for you. But for me, I'm going for a draw. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.